Hi everyone, thanks for joining. These pieces go together. They are part of an effigy set. This is a granite set, and you can see the clay pack that is still on this, and the way that the big clay sections here have all these little stones inside of them. This one, of course, has a plant growing out of it now, but each one of these stones is much like the conglomerate. Every little piece of this clay and all these stones were packed into this granite collection here. You can see the napped edge the whole way up. And this is an effigy set, a heavy effigy set, one that probably was rolled down from the Piedmont region and represents humans and birds. Today, we are going back into the site here. We still have yet to clean up this big trash bag, but we're here in Graham, and this particular spot of the site is granite. There's crystal sections, there's granite sections, and of course this stone that you see here was placed here, brought here from another location. But anyway, we took a peek down here yesterday, and I just wanted to come back here today, and you know how I do it. I document everything, so let's go ahead and get settled here. So as we walk down here into the creek area, we'll see a fork, and we'll see some dead trees in the center of that fork. These trees are painted like totem poles. They are dead. They have paint and symbology all the way up them. This one in particular, right here, you can see the white paint of the face on that, hopefully. And all the way up this is actually the same thing, and the one right next to it, it's the same as well, I believe. So these trees have died a long time ago, but they are still carved and flattened and spiraled. You can see the way that they were done like lumber. They were manipulated when they were grown for a long period of time. And this is the fork of the creek, this man-made canal. And inside of here are the crystals of the faces and the mammoths and the humans and the birdmen. And a lot of this has moved around quite a bit, but these large crystal effigies that I placed on the side are still here. These are masterpieces. They have thousands of images in them. And I want to show you here. Sorry for that, I'm slipping a little bit. You can see how we are at the fork of the canal of the creek. How this one dead tree is sitting here holding its ground. Its roots are probably the only thing keeping this from receding. Now, the big complaint that I had was that this section of the creek, which shot up that way, is now dried up and in this reversed flow. It's going backwards. So that's no longer continuing the same way it was. And we're going to get deep into this, but right now it's a little dark. And so there's not too much we can do. However, I know some good spots here. Got it really close by that still has some sunlight in them. And with this section of the creek, we can see the stratigraphy and the cultural layers. So you'll notice a blackened layer that has all the crystals embedded into there. So we're looking at the layers, the colors, and you'll see a black ash layer at the bottom here. It's a very dark earth. Underneath that are where the artifacts are, and above that there's not much. The reason why we were able to find all these is because they were exposed in the creek. It's a beautiful big crystal bird effigy here. So we see this bird totem, and that's representing the wing. And of course we have the woman silhouette, very Paleolithic or ancient looking. You can see the headdress. The face is smooth, and the face may even turn to the left. So it's a woman with a bird on her head. This is a beautiful gateway. These gateway examples are painted pieces of white crystal. And I'm not going to get too knobby in this. This is pretty rank, as I've kind of stated before. You can see, again, the giant crystal. There's a really large one there. And on the edge of this, I don't like to pull things out. As you guys know, I don't dig. But on the edge of this, it's artifact after artifact. These are squares, blocks, that when you tilt them, they represent birds with a recessed beak. I can pick up every single one of these and show you art on them. And the people that studied and learned from this stuff knew it a little bit better than we did. So there are a lot here, and they are showing signs of wear. I'm starting to see, but there's still time. There's actually still time for these polished crystals. Look at this bird. See the beak, of course, poking to the left-hand side there. The crest, how it's ruffled. It's a fat bird. It's a sign of fertility, perhaps sitting on a nest. And then on the other side, it will be the full bird head. And then, of course, the humans, as we look closer into the details. Every single stone here is one of these artifacts. And this is a hot spot for sure. This, where they forked the canal, is a spot where they were reaching out to us. These are some of the larger ones I pulled out much earlier, just to dry them out and get them out of the creek. Let's see if my work paid off. You can see the hat. See how the hat is done? See the eye? This character is probably familiar. You see how it's swooping up? This is a large crystal. Do you see the human? Right here with the shut eye, the nose, the mouth. Some type of bird, but also another human. They're racing, for sure. They're racing. Let's look at this big inclusion for the eye. You can see one eye here, one eye here. You see the mouth, and the nose is light. This is a Paleolithic statue with both of the eyes. You can see how the face is cut off. see there. So you can see the smiling face, the beautiful eye, the nose, the orange, right? It's a different color. The jawline, how the cheek is done, how the eye is recessed, how the stripe goes over the nose, between the eye and the nose. You may be able to see an ear or headdress pieces. Right? You see him. Do you see this? The mouth, the two eyes, the nose, the mouth. Do you see that art? Do you see the human face in the stone? He's looking this way. Do you see him? You see him. Wow. I'm not prepared for this. You see the black outline, the right side profile. There's a whole creek full of them. Let's maybe just take a break for a minute. Wow. I'm happy that you guys were able to make it this far in the video, and we will come back out here on this weekend. We have some friends coming down, and actually got an email today too from another person that wants to come down. So, you know, if you guys want to visit the site, let me know. Send me an email, and we're gonna call it here. The half black, half white crystals. There's so much to do. I'm excited, but I'm also a little nervous because I know I have a lot of work ahead of me. I know exactly what this entails. I've been doing this for 4 years, and we're gonna finish it. If you guys want to know anything more about any of the features of the site, you can check out the earlier videos or just let me know in the comments, and I'll try to explain them as best as I can. Thank you. Bye-bye.